and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we are going to play a little bit more Freedom. We did a bunch of testing and editing last night. So let's get it done. Hey, buddy. Oh, why are sounds on? Let's check R&D. Alright, Walter, come on. Let's remove the tag. Let's inject. I'll bite. Res it. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Hey, buddy. Just chill. Yeah, I figured some nice relaxing music. Mix things up. Alright, we gotta set up because we have a limited number of runs. And I can increase the zoom because we're not against the asset spam deck anymore. We need to get ready for some high impact runs because we have a limited number of turns basically. So let's draw. And let's hit that 3 times. Alright, we need Yusuf, but we're not gonna get him. You can gain $1. Ideally here, we don't really want to be Balder. Alright, so there's the triple advance on that card. Let's draw. Let's draw again. We really just need Trapani, and then we're in good shape. Hey. Hey. Buddy. Settle. I'll pet you. I'm here for you. Your adoring fans are here. We're not playing the game though where you jump down just so you can claw me to get back up. So let's just relax. Let me give you a little, give you your thunder shirt squeeze. Yeah. All right, come on. What is our opponent doing? Ideally, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get us set up with the imp so we can start digging, because I really want a turntable. But if I index, they're definitely going to use the Atlas counter, so I won't be able to turntable the Atlas with the counter. Oh, excuse you. Just chill, man. I'll give you more space. Just chill. That's good. So this, while we're hanging out, the story of Balder. Balder was a rescue cat that we had. Oh, still have. Come on. Okay. We gotta go in. But he had, like, been super malnourished, so he kind of has a brain disorder, which is why he wants to be on us all the time and, like, snuggles his head, like, against walls and stuff. He's very sweet. And we love him to bits. I want both clone chips just in case something weird happens. So we'll get rid of virus breeding grounds. We absolutely need Mad Dash because we need to run. We need to win on as few runs as possible. We're really just waiting for Yusuf here. But yeah, but Balder's a very sweet boy. He just has a lot of problems. Like, a lot of problems. I'm just waiting on Yusuf to show up to our party. Okay. This is wild. Yep, so we're gonna take meat damage and it's gonna end the run. We're 2/3 of the way through our deck. We have 3 fractors. No, we shouldn't, because virus breeding grounds always gives us a counter. Finally. Okay. Archives. So I definitely think that's an agenda, right? I guess we're gonna find out. Come on. I mean, we wouldn't have swapped that anyway, but I appreciate their moxie. Alright. So now we have 3 points. I think next turn we go for the indexing. Project Atlas, that's a good game. Because they already used the Atlas counter. Because they didn't want it exchanged. So now we go back in. You don't get it every time. Whatever. All right. You good? You good, my dude? Shipment from Tenon. Alright, I do not like this hand. We are going to mulligan this. That's way better. Inject. Inject. Oh, by all means, show us your hand. DNA tracker, brain trust, mass commercialization. Alrighty then, so let's sure gamble. Let us inject. Let's put this down and let's run R&D. Let's trash vanilla. One less ice we gotta deal with. All right. Oh, that's so... James, that's so miserable. That's so bad. Would you like to access the 3 cards? Oh, you wouldn't? Oh, okay. Alright, we gotta get some more upbeat music in here. I'm falling asleep. Yeah. Alright, pitch, Clippy. Or, Blue Orchestra. These 10 index, though, I have no idea what they're doing. See? You missed one. Alright. Hopefully there's no breach dome in here. Hey, we were gonna throw that in the trash anyway. Let's hit HQ. I don't think Hacktivist is going to be super important this game. Yeah, I mean, a single archives interface, if we could find the slots, would not be bad. So that means that that ice on R&D is the Komainu, most likely. Alright. Let's draw. Do we have a data sucker in the trash? We do. Alright. I really don't want to waste all that money going into HQ. IT department. It's so miserable. All right. Let's see what wild bullshit awaits. I do kind of miss the mining accidents, if we're being honest. Like, we're just shredding our cash. Here's the updated list that Kevin, Strube and I worked on last night when I did my 3-hour stream. But we're just running out of money. Like, Jinteki, like, the conspiracy breakers are so bad. Like, we need 9 credits to get into HQ one time. Alright, screw it. We're gonna go into archives and get the data sucker out and just eat a breach dome. This is rough. I don't know, I kind of want to get Amakua back in here. Okay. Right, like, this feels so terrible. Here, fire 2. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do here because we are rapidly running out of cash. And we have yet to yield a single agenda on an access. We're just eating breach domes all day, baby. Ah, we did it. We are having such a miserable time. So there's the purge. Hey, Cowbird. We won our first game, but we are struggling here. Hostile is a great card. I had it in my old NEH Temples build. That surprise. I'm hoping that pretty soon we can just hit something big and get to 5 points. That would be ideal here. But now that I think about it, the deck that we're up against probably doesn't have big agendas. Man, these breach domes are everywhere. I think last night we played in the 3-hour stream 5 different decks that were running breach dome. Which is, you know, pretty miserable for us. We need at least 2 counters. Yeah, ideally I'd like to steal an Obokata. These Tenon decks are surprisingly oppressive. Okay, so we can't break that because we don't have enough virus counters. So we'll just get in there. So this costs us 9 to get through. And this costs us 6. So that's 15 to get in once. Things are not looking great, kids. Yeah, we're gonna hit a snare here and die. Alright, we're in rough shape, kids. A Central's only deck with Breach Domes is very tough for us. Improved protein source. Yep, good game. So that's 1-1. This looks good. Good luck, have fun. Like, the absence of good code gate breakers in freedom is very strongly felt. I'm gonna wait till they res it. Bye-bye. All right, let's keep it moving. We have no other breakers available. I don't get how that works. Also, where have all the good breakers gone? We have a fair amount of draw in this deck, and we just never seem to find it. Somewhere in here, we have breakers. Like, I feel like a lot of our trials and tribulations that we seem to be having here is based on the fact that we can't find breakers. We're halfway through our deck. We have the same number of breakers as any other Anarch deck would have. Like, and we're just putzing around, waiting to find breakers. This is a really neat idea for a deck. Like is this only code gates? Because that would be pretty miserable for us. Yeah, like, we're up against these decks where there's only code gates. And we're just getting shredded because Black Orchestra is a huge pile of shit. What is our play here? Because that's probably a Equa. Do we go through and click through here? Oh, then use money on that one? No, because then we can't get it. What's up, Laurie? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the deck might need a David. Maybe we index here? That might be the wrong choice, but it's the choice I'm gonna make because I don't feel like getting baited into a frickin' NGO front and breaking my bank. If we lose, we lose. Right, so there is one agenda here. So we lose Mad Dash. I mean, it's not super gonna matter anyway. And then now I think we just go into HQ and whatever happens, happens. Alright, if that's an agenda, we lost. It is. Good game. Yeah, Remote Enforcement's a really good card. Alright, let's take a look at the deck real quick. The slots in this deck are so tight, and I still feel like we're not drawing through fast enough. Ow. All right. I want to try something different because I'm getting a little frustrated and that's bad. What is that new card called? Yeah, something. I've gotta like find a group of people who are interested in freedom, because it was nice last night with Kevin Tame and Strub because they were interested in the deck, so it was easier. But like just trying to like burn through this deck with like an ID that works very differently than anything we've had before, it's really taxing mentally to try to like figure out whether or not it was the deck or my piloting that went wrong when you're doing something completely different than what the way a lot of other decks function right now. I'm gonna be live on Twitch, and then the VODs will be pushed out to YouTube. It's not scrubs in the peanut gallery. It's just, you know, it's true of anything, right? If you're Netrunner is so varied, there's so many archetypes and builds that, you know, unless somebody is really, really good, they're not going to be able to give you meaningful feedback on a archetype that they don't really play on the regular. Like, and that's not any fault of theirs, but it's just the way the game works. So when you're interested in something that a lot of people haven't touched yet, or maybe aren't interested in going down the specific avenue that you're working on, it's very tough. Next turn we'll check HQ. Is that a fucking cerebral static? I know I got 2 interdictions in here. That's probably not going to come up. Hey buddy, what you doing? You good? Let's put No One Home down for the lulz. We just need Refractor. Once we get Refractor, we are good to go. What a slow game we are having. Oh yeah, Cerebral Static is a great current against certain runners that you never like really want to spend the influence on. Perfect. Alright, so next turn we're ready. Yeah, that's true too, James. Hey, everybody watching, if you don't already follow the channel, go ahead and hit that follow button up at the top. And if you have Amazon Prime and you don't give it to another streamer, hit me up with that free subscribe. It helps me out. The closer I get to like affiliate level once I start doing tournaments, the less my bandwidth is going to get throttled when I try to do tournaments. Archer. Yeah. Also, R&D, the place where we are going to run the most frequently, does not have a does not have an advanced ice. Oh wow, this feels good. Permanent Switchblade feels pretty good. Wow.
Hello there.
Hey, thanks, Kaneko guy. Alright, let's go in and get the other one. If Sanjay's still here, man. This... Somebody German tell me how I'm supposed to pronounce that. And we spent, like, no money on that. I mean, I guess we could trash Jinja. I'll do it just for the extra one. Oh, no, we don't have it, do we? Or was it on there and now we can use it again? How does that work? Gebra Selassie? Was it on there and we just couldn't use it? I think it was on there and we just couldn't use it. Right. It's been so long since I've had that ability used on me. Now, if I'm them, they have to, like, put another ice there, right? Like, that's what they're going to be digging for right now. Yeah, I was going to say. Otherwise, we're just going to run roughshod. Alright, so let's get down Equivocation. Let's draw. Yeah, let's index. That is not free. But every time a Wayland deck sacrifices a real agenda, a Shaper gets their wings. Alright, we'll equivocate. You can have standoff, because I don't want it. Cerebrostatic to the bottom. Alright, we saw Jack and shit. I don't want to run HQ last click because I don't know what kind of weird secrets they're hiding. However, there are two ISON archives, so I'd like to maybe see what's going on there. Oh yeah. What is that? Man, there's some wild stuff happening. No free counters. Thank you. That's cute. Alright, let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's go into HQ. Cost us $0 because we also had Bad Pub. Alright, let's go in again. Oh, is that 4? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this feels a lot better. But you know, smoke is smoke. But imagine, if you will, if we had another one of these down, but on Refractor, how good that would be. I don't know, maybe I'll practice this one tomorrow. Maybe one of these days I will actually get a corp that I like. Oh, right, I can't double up. I mean, I guess it's matchup dependent, right? If they do something like put an Archer on R&D, it goes on something like Switchblade. If I'm against a lot of the HB decks that I've been seeing lately, I put it on Refractor because they're more code gate heavy. It's a really flexible tool, I think. Right. And if they do the thing where they're like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll trash all those sentries. Like, I think it being unique is good and balanced because you can move it onto a new breaker. If you couldn't move it onto a new breaker and it was unique, it would be very bad. But because you can move it around into whatever is best for the server that you want to run this turn, that's really good. And Smoke already had good remote camp. Man, I'm losing my voice. Smoke already had good remote camp, so being able to run remotes multiple times, or centrals multiple times more easily is quite good. But anyway, I gotta get heading to work. I love all of you. Thank you very much, everybody who jumped in and subbed, and all the new followers that I've been picking up. If you have friends who normally watch the show on YouTube, please reach out to them and let them know that the live show is on Twitch now, because that way I actually have a chance of finding new people to introduce to Netrunner. Whereas on YouTube, the way YouTube compartmentalizes suggestions, there's almost no chance that someone who isn't already playing Netrunner will find my content. Also, I'm working on it. It's been going slower than I wanted, but I've been working on rules and some promotional materials for modded events, so that we can, as a community, hopefully come together and start running some of these modded events and keep modded leagues going, because it's a way of getting people into the game where the barrier of entry is much lower, where it's 1 or 2 cores plus the current cycle. That's it. No big boxes. And I think we're going to end up amending it so when the new cycle starts, it's not 1 pack. It's like the last 6 packs, right? Like it's on a pack-to-pack basis, so that it's 6 packs plus 1 or 2 cores. But yeah, and then that way we can build up these leagues where the barrier of entry is a lot lower. And get people re-interested in the game, because once people play, they see how good the game is, they're going to be much more likely to invest in a full collection and start hyping up the game more. But yeah, everyone, have a great Wednesday, and until I see all of you again, always be running.